Baby, could you? I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you set. Hero Dale, get my baby 35.
Jordan, taking over Chicago. Well, it's the coach. This is the...
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
What? You did? I'm on 19 right now.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And his first pass is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed it. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Open receiver complete. And they're going to have this field and inside the 45. And that goes for a gain of 31. Well, a big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw it a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive, nothing wrong with being electric, nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
On first down, Wilson. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Wilson, it's caught right side. Dixon And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They go play action now. Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. In for the score. And the Seahawks. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored...
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's got Lockett. Tyler Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his first. After the interception, here's Wilson. And the tight end Dixon left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They go play action with Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Now a play fake here on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath. Settle down.
guys need to fucking find is a $200 collar. You guys run it outside and get your asses outside and look for it. You guys look at the TV, so yeah.
Didn't we put it outside? We put it outside. It was on your mom's car. And then what'd you do? Because I don't know if you brought it in here. Bring it like and just hang it up, right? Unless it's somewhere on the stand. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go in and go find some. I don't know, because they want here's the off my guy, off top quality. We bring it inside and then sell it outside too. Like I feel like someone else wants it. Yeah. Well, someone has it. Garrett, yeah, so you put it like, so you came in here. Well, no, I didn't have it when I was in here. So you were, we headed outside, we came inside. Do you know where else you put it?
relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And an alley to run. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script. These are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now Wilson on 2nd down, and that's incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there, but they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot, and that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside. And all the way in. Seattle. Play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without them, they're not winning this game.
Wilson on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Well, toss going to be... Seven catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 20. On some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they get this all the way in.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it went for big yardage.
He'll get it up the middle and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Have a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Now it's Wilson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That last catch, a big one, folks. He's now gone over 300 yards receiving in this game. It is a game for the ages. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. And this is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
It's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they'll head to the side. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Bears,